Alright, so this is going to be my basic demonstration of tremor, but first I'm going to have to go into some detail about how muscle movement works. In case you're wondering why I'm wearing the hand splint again, it's because I broke my hand again. This time it happened while I was awake. It was an accident, and I just hit it against my bed because I was just flailing in bed. Anyways, so I'm first going to talk about how joint movement works. So I'm going to use the elbow as an example just because it's one of the most visible and obvious. So the movement of the elbow is controlled by, I think, just two muscles. The triceps brachii, wait, no, that's the biceps brachii and the triceps brachii. So the biceps brachii is on this side of the arm, the anterior side of the arm. It's, this muscle. It originates somewhere here and inserts after the elbow. And the way that it moves the arm is it pulls on the ulna. So it's like, it originates on the humerus and it pulls on the ulna to cause it to flex. So joint flexion is just when the joint closes or when the joint angle decreases. So whenever you move your arm in a flexing motion, that is action of the biceps brachii. And I'm not currently using the biceps or triceps brachii because I'm not moving my elbow joint relative to anything. If I were to extend the joint, that requires action of the triceps brachii, which is on the opposite side of the arm, originates around here, inserts around here. It does the same thing. It pulls on the ulna. It's a lever action so that the bones move in relation to each other, which is what causes the joint to move. So that's how joint movement works. That's how muscle movement works. Blah, blah, blah. So let's say I'm trying to hold my arm like this, but I'm going to demonstrate a tremor in an exaggerated manner. I can't get it to hold still. Like, I can't get the elbow joint to, stay still, stay in a consistent position. It could be because the biceps brachii is failing to remain tense. Let's say that I want to keep it around here, and the only thing that I need to activate for that is the biceps brachii. Let's pretend that I'm not holding my shoulder at a weird angle, which requires other muscles that aren't related to the elbow. The only muscle I need to activate is the biceps brachii, but if it doesn't remain tensed, then that can result in a dropping motion before it tenses again and raises the arm back up. So that's basically, it keeps relaxing, and then only then am I able to re-tense it. However, there's another way this could be happening, which is, let's say the biceps brachii is doing just fine, it's doing just what it should, it's remaining tensed, but the triceps brachii is also flexing at random, even though I don't want it to. So even though the biceps brachii is holding the arm here, the triceps brachii is pulling on the arm like that. So these both result in similar motions, but not the same, and they have different underlying causes. So I'm making this video in the context of an electroencephalogram that I had just earlier today, and one of the things they were trying to figure out is whether the involuntary motion, they were trying to figure out what involuntary motions I have, because it's not entirely clear whether they're muscle spasms or tremors or something else. And they were doing an EEG to figure out whether the emotions originate in my brain or whether they originate somewhere else. Because if they could see the motions coming from wherever in my brain controls the motions of my body, because there's a well-defined region where that happens, they'd be able to figure out, oh, it's being caused here. If, on the other hand, it's not coming from my brain, then they'll have some more investigating to do. So that's the story. Jesus Christ, I've been recording for 4.5 minutes. Anyways, bye, that's it.